Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. If you would love to see how I created this beat, please sit back and enjoy this ride. Alrighty, first things first, we're going to go with this e.l.f. X Gen Atkins Hydrating Mist. And now we're going to go with this LYS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer, just like that, all over the face. Transitioning over to the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I love it. I love it. I'm going to use a Real Technique foundation brush just like that. And now we're going to do some contouring, concealing with some Charlotte Tilbury wand in medium dark. The concealer is the Kylie Jenner in the shade Shell. As you see, I'm marking up right where I would want my contour. And now I'm going in with a little bit of highlighting just to add some brightness to the center of my face. Once again, this is Kylie Jenner concealer in the shade Shell. Whew, what a tongue twister. Adding in the middle of my nose, back again in the forehead. And now I'm blending it out with a brush. I love this Charlotte Tilbury wand. It blends out so lovely, as you can tell here. I'm going in with some circular motion, making sure that I keep it in place but also blend it out at the same time. You see how nicely it blends? I love it. If you don't have it, get your hands on one of them. Just like that. And this is me still blending away. Now I'm blending out that concealer, adding some on my lid to use it a little bit for eyeshadow primer as well. Now I'm going in with the LYS High Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Kindness. These LYS products have been amazing, actually. I love everything that they've come out with. And LYS stands for Love Yourself, if you didn't know. And it is available at Sephora. And going in also with some LYS Translucent Setting Powder in medium tan. I'm going to set under eye first. Make sure that I don't have any creasage. This powder is very lightweight, but it definitely sets in really nicely and gives it a little bit of brightness. I'm going to pat it lightly with a brush all over my face, making sure that all of this stays in place. Carving out, making sure that my contour pops. Setting my lids, getting ready. And I'm also going to go over it with some One Size translucent powder. I've been loving this powder ever since this powder came out, making sure that I continue keeping that brightness under eye and popping out my contour just a bit more, as you would see here. And back with some LYS bronzer, matte in the shade Courage. It's a tan shade. Securing. Look how nicely that looks. Oh, something about cream contouring and then going over with a powder that it just makes it look so smooth and just beautiful. It's been my thing. And you know we have to make sure we lightly nose contour. I'm still using that LYS bronzer just to contour my nose and pop my eyes a little bit, just to help it glide and transition for whatever other eyeshadows we're going to go over. And as you see here, I'm going over with some powder blush. It's from Kylie Jenner, and it's called We're Going Shopping. It's a peachy tone. Something about a peachy tone on my skin is what I love. Light peach, just peachy. Misting my face with some of the Wet n Wild F.U.N SpongeBob collection, adding some of that hydration, and then going over with some Kylie illuminating powder and dreaming of diamonds. Just exactly what I do every night. Dream of diamonds, honey, and pretend that I'm rich. Just kidding. Just gonna hit all the high points where the light hits, reflection, and all of that goodness. Center my nose, my favorite part. And now, moving along to the eyes, we're going to be using the Upperclass Collection eyeshadow palette. Thank you guys for sending me over some goodies to play around with. Here, I'm just taking some of the eyeshadows. I wish I knew the name. They don't have any names, but it is still a great palette. But you'll notice me here starting with some lighter pinky tone and just enhancing it, going a little bit darker and darker just to pop out the crease area. With playing around with these eyeshadows, they're like just so nice and so buttery. You can kind of tell like I'm just effortlessly blending around and just jamming to some music. I also want to say that I went ahead and added some of the One Size translucent powder under eye just to make sure that it catches any fallout. But I'm going with the same shadows under eye, connecting the whole look. So this is me just deepening up the crease, as you can tell. Pops out a little more, blending it out with a different brush. Carving the crease with some Juvia's Place Prep and Prime, shade number 2, in a Sigma angled flat brush. And then going in with that pinky shade in the outer corner. Just like this, like so. So then here I decided to take some glitter that I had purchased and just pop it just right on the center. Just, I don't know, just to give it some, I guess, some pop. You know, make it look a little different, make it look a little flashy, you know? So then we just skipped right over and just put some lashes on. These are some lashes that I got off Amazon. You know, me fluttering away, you know, flirty with the camera. And this is me, you know, using some Kosas Brow Tinted Clean in the shade Brown Black. Just feathering up my brows, making sure that I coat it completely. It's been my favorite go-to brow product. As well as now the NYX Brow Pen and Espresso. Just doing some hair strokes, flicking up. These two are like my new brow products. I feather my brows up all the time, and I'm just really pleased with the outcome of it. As you see here, I'm just doing the hair strokes, you know, looking it in the camera, making sure that it's all right. So last but not least, or almost last actually, I'm doing my NYX lip pencil in nude beige, outlining my lips to give it a little contour pop, as you can see. And then I'm going to go over with some Essence Stay Matte 8-Hour Liquid Lipstick. Move it around. Going over a little bit more just to make sure that they blend nicely together. Little matte realness. And Marc Jacobs mascara at lash lengthening and curling mascara is the best mascara out there for me. I have 2 more backups, just so you know. And that is where, you know, we complete this look. You know, me feeling myself. Thank you so much. Bye.